Choosing a toaster might seem simple, but the materials it's made from and how it heats your food can make a real difference in everyday use. That's why today we're looking at the best non-toxic toasters, models that focus on thoughtful materials and consistent performance. Honestly, I'm super interested to hear what first got you thinking about non-toxic kitchen appliances. Was it health, materials, or just curiosity? Let me know in the comments because I'm genuinely curious. I've also added links to current prices in the description so you can check them out later if you want. Let's begin with a toaster design for people who love real bread in all its shapes and sizes. Starting with the Elite Gourmet ECT 3100 long slot toaster, you immediately notice how the long single slot design welcomes thicker slices, artisan loaves, and homemade bread without forcing you to trim or squeeze them in. The stainless steel exterior feels solid and balanced on your countertop, giving the impression of an appliance meant to be used daily rather than occasionally. As you lower the lever, the toaster engages smoothly, and the heating elements begin building warmth evenly along the entire length of the slot. As you toast, the adjustable browning control allows you to fine-tune the result, whether you prefer a light golden finish or a deeper, more robust crisp. The heat distribution remains steady from end to end, so the bread emerges evenly toasted rather than patchy or overdone in spots. You also have dedicated functions for defrosting frozen bread and reheating toast, which makes the toaster adaptable to real-life routines. The extra lift feature lets you retrieve smaller items safely, and the removable crumb tray slides out cleanly, keeping maintenance simple. Over time, this toaster starts to feel like a flexible companion rather than a rigid tool. You begin to appreciate how forgiving it is when you switch between different bread types and how predictable the results are once you've found your preferred setting. This kind of everyday reliability is exactly what many people look for when reading non-toxic toaster reviews, especially when stainless steel construction and consistent heat are part of the decision-making process. From there, we move into a more expansive style of toasting with the Panasonic FlashXpress MBG 110p toaster oven. Again, as soon as you start using it, the difference in heating technology becomes apparent. The dual infrared elements positioned above and below the food begin radiating heat almost instantly, eliminating the long preheat times common with conventional toaster ovens. The compact interior feels intentionally sized, and the front dials give you immediate intuitive control over temperature and time. When you place bread inside, the infrared heat works quickly and evenly, creating crisp surfaces while preserving softness within. Toast comes out warm and balanced rather than dried out, and the same controlled heat allows you to brown bagels, reheat pastries, or toast open-faced sandwiches with precision. The clear glass door lets you monitor progress visually, creating a more deliberate and engaging experience. If you've ever used a toaster oven with infrared heating, I'm genuinely curious how it compares to a standard pop-up toaster for you. Honestly, share what you noticed in the comments. As this toaster oven becomes part of your routine, you may start to notice how it encourages mindful cooking. The radiant heat responds quickly, reducing unnecessary exposure to prolonged high temperatures, and the removable crumb tray keeps cleanup straightforward. For many households, it earns its place among top-rated, non-toxic toasters because of how efficiently and predictably it performs without feeling oversized or complicated. Next, we shift back to a pop-up toaster with a refined, modern feel in the Breville BTA 700-20 XL Bitmore toaster. From the moment you interact with it, the motorized carriage sets a different tone, lowering and raising your bread smoothly and quietly. The brushed stainless steel body reflects light subtly, giving the toaster a polished presence that feels intentional rather than decorative. As the toasting cycle begins, the LED countdown display shows exactly how much time remains, removing guesswork from the process. The browning control offers precise adjustments, and dedicated bagel and defrost functions alter the heating pattern to suit different types of bread. One of the most useful features is the Bit More button, which lets you add a short burst of extra toasting time without restarting the cycle. With daily use, you start to rely on the toaster's responsiveness. The lift and look function allows you to check progress without interrupting the cycle, and the consistent heat delivery helps you reproduce your ideal toast again and again. It's a level of control that often stands out in non-toxic toaster reviews, particularly for viewers who value precision alongside stainless steel design. Moving on, the Mueller UltraToast full stainless steel toaster introduces capacity and clarity into the equation. As soon as you place it on your counter, the 4-slice design signals that it's built to keep up with busier mornings. The stainless steel housing feels sturdy and grounded, reinforcing the sense that this is an appliance designed for frequent, reliable use. When you start toasting, the digital display provides real-time feedback by showing the remaining time, giving you confidence in what's happening inside. The heating system distributes warmth evenly across all slots, allowing you to toast multiple slices at once without sacrificing consistency. Adjustable browning controls let you customize results, while defrost and reheat functions adapt the toaster to frozen or previously toasted bread. As it becomes part of your daily rhythm, this toaster starts to feel efficient and reassuring. The removable crumb tray simplifies upkeep, and the stable construction keeps everything steady during operation. For larger households, this model often finds itself mentioned alongside other top-rated non-toxic toasters thanks to its capacity and straightforward digital feedback. Finally, we arrive at the Cuisinart CPT 160 Metal Classic 2-Slice Toaster, a model that blends timeless design with modern control. As you begin using it, the brushed stainless steel exterior and solid metal accents give it a confident, enduring presence. The 2 wide slots comfortably accommodate thicker bread and bagels, and the toaster feels well proportioned and balanced on the counter. When you lower the lever, the toaster engages smoothly, and you have 6 distinct browning settings to choose from. The heating elements deliver even coverage across the surface of the bread, producing consistent, predictable results. Dedicated bagel, defrost, and reheat functions tailor the heat output, allowing you to toast the cut side of a bagel more intensely or gently warm bread without additional browning. With continued use, you start to notice how well this toaster balances simplicity and control. Small adjustments to the browning dial produce reliable changes in results, and the centered slots help ensure even exposure to heat. It's a design philosophy that fits naturally into conversations about the best non-toxic toasters, where familiarity, material awareness, and dependable performance all matter. To wrap things up, finding the right toaster is really about choosing what fits your routine and values, not just what looks good on the counter. Each of these options offers a slightly different approach to materials, heat, and control, so there's room to pick what genuinely works for you. Before you go, I'm genuinely curious which of these styles fits your kitchen best: a long slot toaster, a toaster oven, or a more classic pop-up design. Honestly, tell me what you're leaning toward in the comments. And if you want to explore further, I've linked the current prices for each toaster in the description, so you can take a closer look whenever you're ready.